Well, these are my collection. These are my apocalyptic collection. These vehicles I have right here. Basically, what I'm interested in these vehicles, I'm taking advantage of the fact for what June 11th for Thursday, all the way to June 17th. GTA 5 Rockstar had a deal for all these arena vehicles being 50% off. As you can tell, I have the entire collection, well, at least the 5 vehicles that were 50% off, and it plus a little extras. Like I have the Dominator, I have the lovely this motorcycle right here, and this is the beaut actually. This little bike here, the death bike. I had to let some modifications. You can get these vehicles. You don't necessarily have to make them arena war vehicles. You can pay the extra fee and not make them go into battle. I mean, for the enthusiasts, the die hard, I like the ZR350. This vehicle right here, I'm going to actually take out I have one already. I created the future stock. I'm going to take this vehicle and make it a civilian car and basically have some fun with it. Let's do this. So this Anus Future Shock 380 Sport. Again, I am not going to use this as an attack vehicle. I just want this as a civilian vehicle to have fun with it. I will add certain modifications and some extra armor if I choose to, but this is what the best part I could do. I have a play on this whole thing. My choice, the brakes, the best of the best. I would love to have the boost. I want the flames to come out. There's no question that's 400,000. I want the coolness of the vehicle when I drive, it just shows off. The front bumper, this is where the tricky ones begin. In doing that, before I can start, I will have to go down to the weapons just to get an idea. And in the weapons right here, this where the ram of the vehicles right here, and this right here automatically, this is what it looks like when you have the mega, the large, or the reinforced. But again, this is a civilian vehicle. I want nothing, and this will cost me what, $50,000. I just want to have this vehicle in my garage as a civilian and roll around with it. The spikes, let me see what I could do with it. I'm not going to add no lasers, no weapons or anything, again, because I just want to have a good time. And this type of vehicle right here for me, I would like to just go around on passive mode and just nobody mess with me. You know what I mean? Now let me see. Gonna skip to the very top. I have the boost, and this is where the flames come out. My preference. My bumpers, the front bumper, you have the reinforced bumper, and then you have the reinforced library. This right here, if I actually did it, it's kind of cool because it has like little bouginess to it. Adds a nice little taste. That's my choice. The rear bumper, this is just reinforced to the back. I don't really need it because again, this is kind of the coolness of the vehicle. I want to enjoy being a civilian. The spikes, just to get an idea, that's what it looks like with. I don't want any. The blades, yeah, no blades. Armor plating, you have the light, you have the reinforced, and then you have the heavy. Again, if I did roll around with this car with the armor plating, it's kind of very cool if I chose to add 300,000. But again, this is a civilian car. I just don't want anything to do with what the armor plating. No plating. There we go. It's just basically my race car. The roll cage. It's very important having a roll cage. I'll tell you that for sure. Primary, secondary. Yeah, I like the glow cage. So I'm gonna leave it as the glow cage. Let me see the engine. No question about it. At 33,500. That's mine. The exhaust. I prefer the stock exhaust. Right here, basically the exhaust from the front or the lasers coming out, the flames. You want to know something? For me, it could be the side exhaust is cool, but I'm just going to leave it to the rear. Fenders, here's the primary, here's the border, here's the library, and here's a spike. If I actually that one, remember there's none right here. The none with the library is just slightly different, as you could see it, you know, and the armor to it is just a little extra. At this point, I'm not saying no, but this is actually kind of cool with it because I don't mind adding that little extra to it. The hood, if I wanted to remove or add things with the hood, that'd be kind of cool, but again, I'm just leaving it stock the vehicle. On the standard view, I actually like that. For like $15,000, I shall get that one right there. Now the lights, I will wait to the end for the lights and see what's up. The livery, it depends on the vehicle, my choice and the style for it. Tell you the truth, I'm not really into the livery and stuff. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm probably going to change the paint color. I could always come back to it, including with the lights in the end. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to be stuck in one thing. You can come back and do things. The name of the vehicle. Very simple. Very simple. I just like leaving the description of what I want, the ZR380 ride. That's my preference. The plate, again, I could choose whatever I want. I want the black and white. I could just leave my gamer tag on here because this is kind of very cool. I can leave, say maybe is this too fast for you? It doesn't really matter, you know? At this point, it's kind of cool. You could change them. I have for GTA 5, I have the app. Within that app, I go and it costs me 100,000 per plate. And you are jealous. I kind of like this one right here. You know? Boom. It doesn't really matter. I could always come back and change the plate since I own them. Again, it cost me 100,000 a plate to do this. So that's kind of very cool. Now here, this is the rear windshield. This is kind of stock armored. And this is what it looks like to the back. The way it looks, I probably can leave it just like this. It'd be very cool. But if I did it like that, then that'd be just basically too bad I can't change the front windshield, huh? I'm just gonna leave it basically like that, just for the vehicle. Again, I want to drive, but I don't mind it too with this kind of look. I think I'm gonna keep it just 3,300, just in case I get into trouble and I don't have this vehicle and I forget that the enable passive mode. I could actually have an idea just to protect myself, you know. Just what do you guys think so far? Just doing a little flow through right now. Looks pretty good. Yes. Anyways, let's move on to the respray. This one is kind of cool. This is what it'll look like for the chrome. This is kind of a beauty when you have the chrome. I saw it earlier. I'm going to try to invert the colors a bit, like say metallic. Like this is now the metals, and I have it a brushed steel. Here we go, and then we have it here for the brushed black steel. Let me just do a little trim, and then we have the brushed aluminum. We have here the pure gold. This is quite interesting for pure gold. Now this is a true flex right here. You got to go with straight confidence if you actually do this. And here's a brush gold. I did not choose anything yet. I want to try to check out the pearl essence. This is the white, and here is the black. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the way the black is on this vehicle. The way the accents are, it's kind of very cool. It's just something about it. Like, it's just really cool. The carbon, and you have the graphite. The Arctic Black actually looks a little cooler. I'm not sure. I'm just going to mess around a little bit, and I'm just going to scroll through and just check it out. I want to keep it the black. Leave the pearl essence of cast iron. I think I'm going to do the race yellow because the rims match with it. What do you think? If I wanted to sell it, 121,000. Spoiler. This is the beauty. This is where I want to have the livery LGT Extreme. Now, right now, I just did the transmission at beautiful. I maxed it out right now, and there was no questions. The spoiler, I did it to the livery GT spoiler. It just has more accent to the vehicle. It looks really cool. Now, the transmission, I put again repeating a super transmission, and the turbo 50,000. I want the Need for Speed. I could always change the look of the car. That's the beauty of the paint job. The vertical jump, I have a choice if I actually do want the car to jump or not. That is actually up to me. In doing that, I could have that ability if the car wants to jump. And who says my sports car can't have the ability to jump high? I'm going to spend that extra 420,000 on it. That's my car. Now the wheels, I'm thinking about actually just leaving the wheels alone. That's kind of cool the way they are in the stock rims. Example. You know, I don't really need to change anything on it. That's just my choice right there. The color tires, the design, the enhancements, 25,000, and the smoke I definitely want to have is yellow. There's no question about it. I really don't need to add no weapons or proximity mines to it. And basically, if I wanted to add some kind of body work, I remember some of the body work, the rear wheel cover, if I chose to actually do that, this would actually be the look of the car. The rear wheel cover, that's up to me if I want rear wheel cover. I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks cool for a futuristic car, but you know, again, I'm creating a sports car out of it, so I could always come back and change it. That's not a deal for me. The rear windshield. Let me see the lights. I think that's the last thing to do. It's a given. I want the outlay to have everything in the bottom, and I'm going to pick the color. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's yellow. There's different kind of colors, like there is, it states here, the golden shower. The golden shower kind of matches the tone of the car, even though it is race yellow. I think I'm going to switch with that one, 6200. It does happen. I do change my mind. Kind of a very expensive mistakes. And this is the yellow that the vehicle has, as you can tell, and this is the golden shower as the vehicle has. So it varies onto what you like. You know, I could actually go through here yellow and yellow, depending on the top of the vehicle is yellow, or I could stick to the softer golden shower look, which I actually do like it for 52,200. So right now, I think I am done with the vehicle. This is a beaut, guys. What do you think? Excellent vehicle. This is my orbital cackers, my ZR380 civilian vehicle. So right now, I don't need to have no weapons. It does have for advantages. I can jump up if I want. This is my little racer. It's a beautiful car, as you can tell, guys. Thank you for so much. You getting these arena vehicles, it's your choice. If you have the ability to make them a civilian, you can. You not necessarily have to go battle it out with everybody. Sometimes just the beauty of owning certain things and because of your hard work. But guys, thank you for watching so much, and remember the motto: the grind is real. I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.